Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, other honorable cabinet ministers here present, the World Bank country representative and team, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic and the consular corps, executive coordinators and regional governors, senior government officials, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen. Before going further, I will seize this opportunity to congratulate my Minister of Higher Education. This is a great day in our history as a country. It's a great day for our youths. It's a great day for my government, and it's a great day for this country going forward. And I think I'm the happiest president for this entire week because it is just 2 days back we launched a $10 million project for the youths and the women. If a country should determine its future, you have to prepare your youths. I think it's a big achievement for our country and for this government. The envelope is a big envelope. It's a very heavy one. And I don't think my Minister of Finance can carry it. I will appeal to the Chief of Defense Staff to give a helping hand to my minister. The envelope is $400 million for the youth. It's a lot of money. And I'll appeal to all of you, please, we stand up, a round of applause for the World Bank, for the support in the Gambia. You may recall that in June 2024, I launched the Skills, Innovation and Entrepreneurship SIE Fund developed by the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. This ceremony is the outcome of the hard work and technical guidance that followed that memorable launch. The SIE Fund is a component of the World Bank funded Resilience, Inclusion, Skills and Equity Project, RISE. This is an ongoing project being implemented by the Ministry of Higher Education towards building a competent and skillful resource for the socio-economic development of the country. In part, it seeks to fulfill one of the targets in the higher education sector strategic plan 2021-2025 and the recovery focus national development plan 2023-2027. Through this component of the project, the student beneficiaries will have the opportunity to be on scholarship and guided to adopt and utilize technical skills learned from the classroom to establish sustainable business ventures. It is an opening for our youth and women to acquire skills and contribute meaningfully to the welfare of their families and communities and to the economy. Basically, this is another massive transformative initiative through which scholarships, grants will be delivered to different public and private technical and vocational education and training institutions across the country, principally targeting the youth and women. The project is in line with my government's decentralization and social inclusion drive. As planned, the House will give much prominence to submissions into programs that target widening access to Tvet within the regions. By doing so, enrollment will increase for the physically challenged and other disadvantaged persons. Distinguished personalities, I have been reliably informed that today's award ceremony is the result of a detailed technical evaluation and assessment exercise that ensure strict compliance with the criteria set for implementing Window 2 of the SIE fund. To clear any possible doubt on the impartiality of the selection procedure, let me allay your fears. The process includes a public invitation for proposals, a pre-evaluation stage of the submission by the Technical Advisory Committee of the fund, verification visits to all the institutions that apply, and a final technical evaluation. These stages guide the allocation of the respective award granted to each of the institutions. They were subsequently approved and endorsed by the Project Steering Committee of the fund. Precisely, the review involved assisting the institution based on the agreed criteria. One of them is linked to the priority sectors identified in our Recovery Focused National Development Plan 2023-2027. The criteria are broadly aimed at guaranteeing employability and job creation, and they are all in compliance with the set quality and competency standards of the Gambian National Qualifications Framework. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that my government will disburse about $396,761,321 of the SIA fund to empower our youth. An initial distribution of 31 million will be done today. Altogether, the government will award 1,087 scholarships across 25 public and private Tvet institutions. Each scholarship involves paying $400 per student for tuition and stipend, with additional support for regional Tvet center students to cover transportation and accommodation expenses. This investment represents our commitment to nurturing the potential of our youth and supporting their educational journeys. To commence the program, my government will provide grants to both public and private Tvet institutions across all regions of the country. However, they must be in operation and registered with the National Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority. These grants cover clear-out accredited programs at certificate and diploma levels in agriculture, engineering, tourism and hospitality, business and creative and performing arts. Government, through the ministry, will institute a rigorous monitoring mechanism to make sure there is an 80% employability rate among the students' beneficiaries. This will ensure that the project targets are met and that the interventions contribute to a genuine reduction of the unemployment rate among the youth and women in the country. Clear outline agreements will thus be signed between the Ministry of Higher Education and the benefiting Tvet institutions. The agreements will include specific indicators to be achieved by the institutions in line with the SIE Fund Manual. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition to these grants to Tvet students, support through Window 2 of the SIE Fund, my administration will soon launch Window 1 of the fund. This window will provide grants to Tvet institutions to get high quality infrastructure and equipment. The objective of the support is to improve the technical and teaching capacity of vocational training centers. A major target of this scheme is to strengthen the quality of the training on offer and the capacity of training responses to promote equal opportunities and wider equitable access to the resources available. Window 3 will be launched to provide startup support and mentorship for the youth during the last quarter of 2025. The 3 windows are meant to raise the Gambia's Tvet programs to the right quality levels that match our labor market requirements. Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge that it is a task to responsibly utilize the support we receive from the World Bank Group and other development partners by wisely determining strategies and projects that would yield the desired development results. This initiative is an example of such targeted strategies to provide for the youth in the country. I commend the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Technology, the Project Coordination Unit of the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs, and quite notably, the World Bank for making this program happen. To build on this important intervention, I encourage the beneficiary Tvet institution to take this opportunity with seriousness. I urge all of them to support their students by making certain that they complete their programs and get employed or establish their businesses. We also appeal to other development partners, the private sector, and civil society organizations to support us further to build more robust human capital stock for the